Good evening, Ernestine. How are you? Thank you for joining me on tonight. I am looking forward to talking with you, especially in this season. We're waiting for others to come. Invite others. Invite others. Thank you so much. I look forward to our discussion on tonight. It's going to be awesome. And hear what you all have to say. This is the holiday time. It is a meticulous time, a specific time. And many of you, it is a time of torment, hatred, undermining, discard, and devaluation during this time. And it happened around most holidays, especially Christmas. Christmas is a tremendous time of devaluation because it's a time of giving. And the narcissists don't want to give. They want to get, but they don't want to give. And they really don't like that giving spirit when people are expecting for them to give and they are expecting for people to give to them. So let us invite others on so they'll know that we are online. Excuse me. Invite your friends. Invite your family. Invite your friends. Invite your family. I'm excited about the subject because many of you are saying, why is this time particularly so difficult? It's a difficult time because the narcissists don't want to give to you. The narcissists don't want to see you happy. And most people are nicer during Christmas time. They're more giving at different Christmas time. And these are attributes that are very, very difficult for the narcissist because they're used to them being the center of attention. They're used to them having the grandiose attitude. They're used to everything being catered around them. And this is a time where people are catering around other people, loving other people, sharing with other people, and they're trying to give to the narcissist. But the narcissist does everything in their power to make sure you are thoroughly miserable. Why? Because it's the holiday time. People are happy. People are loving. People are celebrating. People are giving. Do you know that this is the time that most charities get the most support for their project during Christmas time? This is the time that people will reach out to people that they would normally reach out to. This is the time. This is the hour. And the narcissist cannot handle that. They don't understand what makes you tick. They don't understand what makes you love. They don't understand what makes you give. They want it, but they can't give it. And when you give it to other people, oh my God, that's like World War III. Because everything you got, the narcissists feel like it is theirs. They feel like it belongs to them and that you shouldn't give it to anybody. You shouldn't cater to anybody. What are some things that goes on with the narcissist during this season? The narcissist blames you. The narcissist condemns you. The narcissist devalues you. Some of you have been discarded. And you said, what did I do? What did I say? I tried to do everything for them. I made sure they had everything. And still it wasn't enough. It would never be enough to a person who's not going to give it back. to a person that is not going to be enough because they are an empty hole. No matter how much you put in it, it's always more needed. And you are happy. It's just the spirit of Christmas. Putting up your Christmas tree, putting up your decorative lights, getting gifts, putting them under the tree, going to your job and you all pull names and you go and shop for that person. You think he like that? You think she like that? How dare you give that to someone else when I'm supposed to get all of your attention? I need all of your attention. And so when you come home and you happy, they will make up things to get your guards down just so they can attack. The holiday blues, the holiday blame, the holiday torture. And the narcissist talk to your family and tell your family that you are making it hard for them. Hey there, Cluster B Free Karen. She says the narcissists want to rule all the joy and happiness for others. She said they are jealous that they are not the center of attention. Absolutely. They're very jealous. And they go into rages. They go into a narcissist rage during this time. And that's why they discard you on purpose. And what they do, they will literally make you feel like you're the queen and king of the world and then drop you. The harder the drop, the deeper the pain. And so they take you up. They take you out. They cook dinner. They clean the house. They see you know they're packing their bags. Or they just don't come back. You don't deserve a person like me. I gave you everything. What did you give me? Nothing. I gave you 2 babies and I love you. Those are not my children. I don't know who kids they are. You just want to put them on me. You can't even celebrate me. Anything to make you unhappy. And you know what you do? You cry. That makes them feel better. You said nobody loves me. Then you start acting out like a child because you don't want the narcissist to leave. So you start acting out. You start having temper tantrums. And you think that's going to make them stay? That's what they want. They need you to react to what they're doing. It feeds them. It fills them. The more misery you exemplify, the happier they are. And then you got some narcissists, they don't have anywhere to go. So you know what? They want you to get over into the behavior mode, beg and plead. And once you beg and plead with them, they say, oh, I'll stay. No, they're staying because there was nowhere for them to go. They have you in their control. They have nowhere to go, but they're back in power because you would do anything to keep them there. And they will make sure you're isolated. So what do? Once they unpack their bag, you start catering to them. You start giving to them. You start telling them how much you want them. You start telling them how much you love them. You start telling them how wonderful they are. And they said, tell me again. You want me to stay? You make sure you tell me how good I am because I'm good to you. They don't do nothing. They don't pay the bills. You can't trust them when they get a paycheck. You can't trust them with anybody. They're constantly lying, and they want you to constantly say over and over again how wonderful they are. And you are so afraid of losing them. You are so afraid of them leaving until you say it over and over and over and over and over again. But when you lie down in that bed and your conscience whoop you because your conscience tells you it was all a lie. What are you doing? He's just going to do the same thing like he did for the last 10 years. It's going to be the same thing. But guess what? You got them with you one more day. You got them in the bed with you. And then the narcissists that just leave, because some of them just leave. They're out of there. They don't care about your crying. They don't care about your tears. They purposely leave. And they plan to stay away a whole week. Just to make you suffer. Because they know you're going to suffer without them a whole week. They go to a friend or family members, even a flying monkey, or a future supply. And you can tell when the narcissist is getting ready to get a new supply because he calls all hell. She calls all hell to break loose in the house. There's no reason for an argument. There's no reason for a disagreement. They have to argue so they can have an excuse to get out, so they can have an excuse to do what it is that they're going to do. This is holidays. They are falsetto with love bombing somebody else while they're trauma bonding you to make sure you are most miserable so they can be the savior of the day. They can be the white knight in shining armor. Because you don't want to lose them. Well, what cost it is to keep them? If you don't want to lose them, what is keeping? The way you have it? The way they're there with you? The way they're doing what they're doing? Is that keeping them? Or is just the body in the house? You have to determine that. And you determine what you want by the value system you place on yourself. That value system is your self-worth. Your self-worth is your allowance. Because when you think you're worth it, you won't let the narcissist continue, especially if he's physically abusive, verbally abusive, and the kids are being damaged during the Christmas holiday. And sometimes the narcissist is not planning to leave you. He just wants to torment you because it is the holidays. He wants you to feel the emptiness because most narcissists want to be your God, your place of worship. They want you to give them what you only should give God. And you end up giving it to them because you don't want to feel the hurt. You don't want to feel the pain. You don't want the broken heart. It doesn't matter how right it is. What matters is I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be empty. I don't want to be without him. What is it to have them there? Karen said, the narcissists enjoy inflicting emotional, mental, and psychological and physical abuse on their target. They want others to be miserable like they are. Misery loves company. Misery loves company. When the narcissists know that you are miserable, look at them. It's almost like they calibrate at the level of your misery. Their minds strengthen at the level of your trauma. When you are crying, they are happy. When you are miserable, they feel like they accomplished something. And the more misery you exemplify, the narcissist will get up and take care of the kids and start cooking. Why? Because you're miserable. I'm just going to help you out because I feel sorry for you. No, you fed their ego. You fed their misery. Your misery is what they needed to calibrate because they felt like a failure. They felt like they didn't accomplish anything. They weren't doing anything. They couldn't get anything. And your success was a hit in the belly for them. It was a blow to their ego. Misery loves company. Remember that. And then the narcissist. Two things usually happen. When the narcissists have you so miserable, they get in the bed and make passionate love, or they get in the bed for you to want them, and they deny you all rights to them. Or they turn over just to get you heated up, and they say, forget it, and turn back over. And you are left laying in the balance. Holidays is the narcissist play days because they're miserable. When happiness is all around them, joy is all around them. What other holiday is like a Christmas? That is a powerful day. And New Year's. They don't want that happiness and they can't experience it. Not really. They can perform, but they don't really have beautiful holiday glee, holiday joy. So the narcissist say, tell your family what's wrong with her. Something got to be wrong with her. No, nothing is wrong with you. When you can enjoy happiness, it's a punishment when others do. So to punish the narcissist, total elation, total joy. You just love that holiday. And if you look with most narcissists, they're performing to get noticed. They discard to break hearts, to get attention. They really want attention, so they break hearts. And the only way they can get attention is to devastate another person. They don't care about their kids. Because when the mother is miserable, how are the kids happy? Narcissists don't care. As long as the narcissist is happy, the mother or the dad is devastated. Come on. So you say, why do the narcissists act such a fool around the holidays? Just look at the holiday. Look at the beauty, the snow, the trees, the lights. You drive down the street and you say, oh, how beautiful those lights. They cringe. Oh, let's go downtown, look at the light. They cringe. How dare you be happy in front of me? How dare you share your joy with our neighbor and I'm miserable in the house? How dare you? Sometimes the narcissist even make the children pay, won't buy them toys. Not around the day they expected. He hurts them. He says, I'll buy a toy. Well, Christmas is over. And in their heart is Mr. Grinch. This is a time of joy. This is the time when you should be excited. This is the time when you should be elated. Know your source. Karen says, the narcissists are incapable of love. They don't love their own children and really hate them if they are stepchildren. Yeah. Any kind of love, any kind of joy, any kind of peace. Kids expecting toys, food. I mean, you cook everything you can think of, and they're angry. They eat the food. They don't deny themselves the food, and then they angry. And guess what? They leave you alone on a day that everybody should be together. They leave you and purposely stay away. They are somewhere else, love bombing, drinking, sleeping, enjoying the night while you're watching the door. You're looking out the window. You're looking at your phone. The phone don't ring. You call them to figure out where they at. They don't answer. Then the next day, you know what they said? Oh, I fell asleep. I was drinking. I drank too much. I fell asleep at this person's house. You know that wasn't true. You know they was doing what they do. And you end up staying home miserable. And they knew through thought process. Sometimes the narcissists use thought processes just to see how miserable you are. Because they know you thought of them. They know you wanted them. They know you missed them. Come on. This is the Christmas holiday. In another 13 days, we will be celebrating Christmas. Everybody Merry Christmas. Everybody the Christmas glee. And you can't experience it. You can't know it. You don't know what it feels like to love. You don't know what it feels like to really be appreciated and valued through love. You don't know. And you're mad at your supply because they're happy. They are so happy, you can sense their happiness. You can sense their joy. And like Karen said, they're jealous because they can't experience it. They don't know what it's like. They don't know what it's like. You know what it's like to be loved. You know what it's like to be cared for. She said to be evil, some narcissists buy presents for the children of the new supply and post them on social media, and they deliberately don't buy anything for their own children who are with the discarded parents. You talking about total evil? Of course. You said, can a narcissist do that? And more. Whatever level of misery can be attached to their behavior, they attach it to their behavior and they maximize it to the full. You have never been hurt until you get into the hurt of a narcissist. That devaluation, oh my God, to make you feel like you're nothing, even if you have their children. And the narcissist sometimes will say, those are not mine. You got DNA to prove it. They will still hold fast to what they believe. They know it's there, those kids are there. But just to make you miserable, just to make you upset, just to make you angry around holiday time. Hey, everybody. Karen, thank you so much for joining me on this evening. I'm going to spend a few more minutes, and then we're going to go from the live. I appreciate you. I want you to join me on Tuesday mornings, 7:45 Pacific Standard Time, Clubhouse. Every Wednesday after Fantabulous Bible Study, I come on live. I want you to write me, destinyhelper12s@gmail.com. Make sure you leave your comment in the comment block, and I will answer that comment. I really appreciate you all being with me. Kara, it's always an honor. And I'm going to see you on the next video. Look for my videos, like and share the page, and make sure you join me live. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and join me. God bless. Good night, everyone.